Good Saturday morning, everyone. Thank you for waking up with us. I'm Sabirah Rayford, along here with my friend Cambrell Marshall. And I have to tell you this, I did not heed the weather warning on Thursday. I had the suede with the fringe. I had to do it for fashion. I had to do it for fashion.
And you sweated for fashion.
I was sweating for fashion, too.
As long as you look good.
That breaking news out of California, where at least 10 people were killed and at least 10 more injured in a mass shooting. This happened in Monterey Park after thousands of people had gathered for a Lunar New Year festival. 5 Tennessee police officers have been fired in connection with the death of Tyree Nichols. The 29-year-old black man died earlier this month following a traffic stop arrest in Memphis. Did you want to be a part of all the action in this year's rodeo? Coming up, how you can land a job for the 2023 season. Plus, one local church is on a mission to help feed children around the world. How they prepared over 100,000 meals in just 2 days. People nationwide gathered to celebrate Thanksgiving today, many of them taking comfort and spending time with family and friends despite travel woes and tragedies. Karen Kafa shows us Thanksgiving across the U.S. KPRC2 meteorologist Caroline Brown is in for Frank Billingsley with a look at the situation. And you just said these grounds are really saturated. Only on 2, City of Baytown leaders say they are disgusted by a dog attack caught on camera. A warning as this next video might be disturbing to some viewers. A Baytown man was walking along Goose Creek Reserve neighborhood Thursday when 4 pit bulls attacked him. Neighbors heard his screams and they called 911. I want to ask you one of the things just about this being historic for you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of times in history, we don't see images of black cowboys. Talk about how that's important to you to let people know, yes, black cowboys and cowgirls exist, and talk about that history significance in your family.
You know, you're so right.
You're
holding it for me?
Yeah, I'm holding it for you. Go for it. It is tender, tender.
She's doing it, y'all. She's
tender.
doing
And you
it.
can cut this as thin or...
We'll be right back after the break. I'm chowing down.
Keith and Lauren, DeRoche's goals include further diversifying this campus and putting the university on a global stage. Did you ever think, as a little boy, you would be sitting here right now?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
A doctorate degree later, a decorated career in civil engineering, and 25 years as a researcher, educator, and leader. Reginald DeRoche, a black immigrant from Haiti, is the 8th president of Rice University.
In all my roles, I've been the first, right? So I was the first dean, black dean at Rice, the first black provost, and clearly the first black president. And I think it speaks to the power of universities in transforming lives. And I think if there are kids that look at me and see somebody that looks like them and that empowers them to try to do it, I think that's great. I love that.
When you received that nomination, were you surprised?
I was surprised. I'd only been here a year, and multiple people had been telling me, you should think about president. I said, well, I'm not sure if I'm ready.
His peers disagreed. While serving as provost, he helped launch several new majors and professional master's programs and created the school's Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. How do you take this to the next level?
Yeah, we need to continue to show that we are a global university, not just in the sense of we have students from all over the world, but also that we have programs all over the world.
In 2010, he returned home to Haiti, leading a team of 28 Americans to help rebuild the country.
To be able to help the country of my birth was really something that I'll never forget in my entire. It was a career-changing event for me in many ways, in the sense that it really brought home the importance of what we do as educators.
A lesson he hopes to pass along to his 3 children. One is a senior here at the university.
We run into each other periodically on campus, and she'll give me a halfway hug. Doesn't want to be too much on campus. No, but they're really proud.
His wife is too.
He really is somebody who can talk to people and to establish and form relationships so naturally. So that's the type of person that they're getting. And he's not only a leader, he's just a real person.
Part of DeRoche's legacy will be his many firsts, but he's also hoping it will include opening the door so wide there's not a last.
I'm a first-generation student. I come from a working class community, and I can be president of a place like Rice. I hope that they believe, no matter what their backgrounds are, that they too can be whatever they want to be.
The inauguration will be held right here on Saturday. DeRoche says one of the best parts is that his 90-year-old father will be here to witness this historic moment. Reporting live on Rice University, Sabirah Rayford, KPRC 2 News. This is the African American Museum at the Gregory School, where you'll find layers of history, new and old. Similar to this building, history's always evolving. In the heart of Houston,
it laid abandoned for about 20 years.
Is the pulse of Black history.
The building itself is, like you said, a monument or a symbol of progress. Like you said, once forgotten, we can say like African Americans, to now, you know, renewed, new attention.
Inside, the only African American library in the city.
Black history is everyone's history first.
Miguel Caesar is the manager and archivist.
So we are a collecting institution.
And this is their biggest job yet.
The grant was for $50,000, and so by the end of the grant, we will have digitized, we'll have 29,000 images online, but the collection is much larger.
Lead archivist Sheena Wilson points out it's not as old as you may think.
1980s through the 1990s.
This is actually Scarface.
This is Houston's inner city through Houston Chronicle photographer Ben DeSoto's lens.
And so it's really a period of time when the neighborhood started to change to gentrification, and his work kind of captures that amazingly.
These photo negatives
helped build the collection
that could have gone undocumented, a reminder that
all these little stories matter, because once you put the little stories together, you're able to tell the larger story of Houston history.
If you'd like to check out their digital archive, we have more information on our website, click2houston.com. Reporting in the 4th Ward, Sabirah Rayford, KPRC 2 News.